Hello and welcome. I'm Lena, and today's practice is a shortish exploration of the breath, just to get you into a few moments of pranayama, a few moments of stillness, a few moments of shifting some energies. So first of all, I invite you to come to a comfortably seated position. You can see I'm on my cushion, so by all means grab a cushion, blanket, anything that you need underneath. Cross-legged, if that's really uncomfortable for you, you could always support this with like a bolster or something underneath, or come into kneeling if that's better for you. Hands on your knees, index finger and thumb connected, and then just for a moment here, join me to just find length in the spine. Just settling in, coming to yourself. Just paying attention to your breath first of all. Noticing it flowing in and out through your nose. Noticing all the sensations of the breath, how it's expanding into your belly, your chest. And as you're watching where your breath is flowing, just see where maybe you're holding tension in your body and see if you can just release that. Maybe you also notice if any thoughts are popping into your head, and see if you can just let them go for now. Good. And then slowly, maybe with your eyes still closed, just bring your left hand onto your heart, your right hand over the top. Take a moment to breathe into your own heart. Maybe you're feeling the warmth of your hands in your heart. Maybe you're feeling your heartbeat in your hands. Just stay, pay attention, and then have a little moment of gratitude. Just there, hey, I'm so glad I made time for myself, right? Just a little moment. And then you can gently blink your eyes open. Hello. And we're going to start moving just with a simple warm-up. So extending the hands, interlacing the fingers, and with your next inhale, just breathe your arms over your head, reaching up. Oh, if you feel like a little wriggle here too, by all means do that. Just like a big yawn, a big stretch first thing in the morning. Inhale, lifting even higher. And then with the exhale, letting go, bringing your right hand down to the ground and your left arm reaches up and over. Maybe opening the chest up and gazing up towards the sky. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Maybe you want to experiment without collapsing into the side body to just bend that right elbow, reaching the left arm up and over even more. And then with your next inhale, let that bring you back up to center. You can interlace the fingers again, reaching them up towards the sky. Big yawny kind of stretch here. Inhale, releasing again. And with the exhale, this time left hand to the ground and right fingertips reaching up and over. Remember again to open the chest up towards the sky, gazing up maybe towards it. Palm of the hand rotated down, fingertips reaching away. Staying for a few breaths here. Don't hold your breath just because I haven't cued it. And then bending into that left elbow, and maybe just explore if you can just reach even further, keeping the right sit bones grounded. And then one more inhale, coming back to center, interlacing the fingers again. Exhale, reaching up, super tall reach, good. Inhale, release the hands once again. And then with the exhale, bring the left hand to your right knee and your right hand behind you. Maybe the fingertips on the ground, depending on how you're sitting. Or maybe just swing it behind you with the palm facing open, gazing over the shoulder. With every inhale, you grow that a little bit taller. With the exhale, you twist a little bit deeper. Don't force it, just explore the breath here. And then inhale, breathing yourself back up to center, interlacing the fingers. Exhale, reaching up once again. Good. Inhale, release the hands, and we're going to the other side with the exhale. This time right hand, left knee, left arm behind you. The inhale is bringing you taller. Let that spine elongate. And with the exhale, just gazing over the left shoulder this time. Staying with your breath. Just exploring, noticing what the breath is doing here, right? Good. And then with your next inhale, rotating back to the front again. One more time, interlacing the fingers, reaching them up towards the sky. And then with the exhale, we're going like opening out wide. So reaching the fingertips, like a big opening the chest up towards the sky. Coming back to center. Good. Just a couple of neck rolls here. Hands can be gently resting just on your knees. And then as you exhale, just dropping your chin down. Whichever side you choose to start off with, just rolling your neck a few times here. Maybe you can hear my clicking already. If this is too intense, just take a couple of half neck rolls. If you've done a few, changing direction, floating the other way. Good. And eventually coming back to center. If your legs are already feeling a bit tight, by all means, just step them wide for a moment. Maybe like windshield wiper them from one side to the other. Maybe wriggle them, jiggle them, do what you need to do to bring some life back into them. And then eventually coming back to your seated position. Nice, finding length in your spine again. And then invitation to place the left hand on your heart and your right hand on your belly. Elongate, closing your eyes, and we're just going to play with the breath here a little bit. So with your next few inhales, I just want you to breathe into your belly. Just feeling that right hand being pushed out as you inhale. And as you exhale, how it's sinking into your belly. So bring all the focus onto your belly, and breathing in and out from your belly. Stay with that breath. Maybe feel good to close your eyes here. Maybe you can visualize your diaphragm gently pulling down as you're inhaling and releasing as you're exhaling. Just staying with the breath in your belly. Good. We're going to shift that breath now. So for the next few in and exhales, I want you to feel it under that left hand. So as you're inhaling, I want you to breathe into your lungs and open your chest. And exhale from that hand. Maybe you can feel how your sternum is gently pushing into your hand as you inhale. Maybe you can feel the sternum sinking back down. Visualize your lungs expanding and deflating again. Stay with the breath in your chest. Good. Next breath might feel a bit shorter. I want you to breathe into your collarbones and kind of the little hollow at the base of your neck. So taking a deep inhale here now. And exhaling from your collarbones. You might feel like your shoulders are expanding too as you're breathing into your collarbones. And out from the collarbones. Stay connected. Keep guiding the breath into the collarbones. And out from the collarbones. Take a few more here. Maybe you've noticed how still the rest of the body has become. We're going to combine the three now. So it's kind of a three-part breath. So with your next inhale, We're going to breathe into the belly first. That's part one. So inhaling into the belly. Then inhale into the chest, into that hand. Then into the collarbones. When you're really full, hold. And then let it go. Good. Let's try this again. Breathing into your right hand, into the belly. Into the chest. Into the collarbones. Hold. And let it go. Continue to breathe like that into the belly first. Chest. Collarbones. Hold. And let it go. Continue to breathe and explore. And I very slowly want you to phase out the transitions so it becomes one long breath, belly, chest, and collarbones. Making this breath the last time you're focusing on your breath. Gently resting your hands back down to your knees, maybe index fingers and thumbs connected, eyes closed. And just tuning into how the body feels. Noticing how the breath rolls in and out when you're not manipulating it. Just observe for a few more moments. Good. And then you can gently blink your eyes back open again. The next one we're doing is alternating our nostrils now. So you can keep the left hand exactly as it is. That won't change. The mudras we're taking now, we're going to keep throughout. So two options here. You can either bring your first two fingers, your index finger and your middle finger, to your forehead of your right hand, and you can use the right thumb to close the right nostril and the right ring finger to close the left nostril. Or if you prefer, you can drop the first two fingers down. That's my preferred one. And then it gives you more freedom to lift it up and down. And the same thing, we're using the thumb kind of coming down on the bony part of the nose. It's quite pronounced for me. Into that little indent. And this is where you're gently closing the nostril. So no distorting, kind of pushing the nose to one side, but just the gentle closing of the nostril. And the same when we come to the other side later on. Okay, so finding length in the spine first. We're just going to explore that breath a few times as well now. So whenever you're ready, taking that mudra, taking the right thumb, gently closing off the right nostril. And then in your own breath, I invite you to breathe in and out through the left 5 times. And when you're finished, just resting the hand back down. In and out through the left side. If you're breathing a bit fast and you've done your 5 already, just observe how you feel. And then resting down, all of us observing now. All the sensations. Observing without judgment. And then we're going to go to the other side now. So let that ring finger close your left nostril. So again, just that part where the bony bit ends and the fleshy bit starts. And again, 5 breaths in your own time, just exploring. And then resting down and observing. Good, just observing. And we're now going to combine the two. So that means like a little rainbow. We're going to breathe in through the left, out through the right, and then we're returning our journey. So in through the right and out through the left. That's one round. So in left, out right, in right, and out left. But I'll talk you through it. So join me now. Thumb closes off your right nostril once again, taking a slow inhale through the left side. Close your left nostril and then slowly exhale through the right. In through the right. Close the right and out through the left. Second round, in left. Out right. In right. Out left. Third round, in left. Out right. In right. Out left. Do 2 more in your own time. And then resting your hands down. Don't worry if you finish before me. Just stay, observe, Your breath might be flowing different to mine. Good. And then the final practice that I want to share with you today is Bhramari breath. And again, there's different options of variations that you might want to take. If you're not so keen on touching your own face, the aim is we're going to close the ears. You could just use your thumbs, close your ears, rest the hands on the side of the head. That's option number one. Option number two is just closing the hands over your face, or you can take something like this mudra, which is your index fingers over your eyes, then your middle fingers just gently on the bony parts of your nose. Your ring fingers are going to be above the mouth and your little fingers just below the mouth, and the thumbs are closing off the ears. So don't close the ears just yet until you've heard what it is we're doing. So you choose whichever one you wish to do. We're only going to take 3 long, slow humming sounds. So that looks like inhaling deeply and exhaling just with a deep and you'll see with the ears closed, you're going to feel that vibration in your head. So do play with it too. It doesn't just have to be that one sound. You can play with just see whichever one resonates best with you. So we'll take 3 of those. I'm taking the full mudra, and then once you finish your 3, again, let your hands just rest down on your knees and enjoy. So closing of your ears, getting ready for the practice. Just letting that vibration resonate in your head. And then very slowly, without jerky movements, I invite you just come to the ground with me, resting on the floor. So whether you prefer transitioning into a traditional Savasana, resting on the ground with your legs wider apart, arms down by the side, palms facing up. Or maybe you prefer, particularly if you might have a twitchiness in your lower back, you might prefer having your feet kind of mat distance apart, so slightly wider than your hips, and then letting your knees drop together. And then you can extend your arms over your head, holding onto opposite elbows, letting the arms rest down to the ground. So wherever you are, closing your eyes and just letting your body gently rest. Relax into the ground. Observing how your body feels here. And just observing what the practice has changed for you. Maybe you feel a deep sense of relaxation spreading through your entire body, from the toes, through the legs, from the hips into the sit bones, into the glutes, into the lower back. Maybe you feel it spreading through your upper back, shoulders, all the way down into the arms and fingertips. And maybe you feel that deep sense of relaxation in your belly, in your chest, in your throat, throughout your face and your jaw. And just stay in that deep sense of relaxation. Just allowing yourself to settle here. Maybe still observing your breath, particularly if thoughts come rushing in now. And very slowly I invite you to wiggle fingertips and toes. And whichever way is best for you, maybe slowly letting that movement expand, and then roll to your right hand side first. Take a moment there on your side, and then using your hands to push yourself back up to seated. Meet me here with your eyes either closed still or gently gazing down towards the ground. Maybe placing that left hand over your heart again, right hand over the top. A moment of gratitude once again that you made that time to do something nice for yourself, tuning in, checking in with yourself. And I want to thank you for practicing with me and hope to see you soon again. Bye.